We're going veteran. I set it to 3. I just calibrated a second ago. It showed 2 things, and they were moving good when I moved it, so. It's like up there. It's pretty high up. But I can't move my monitor down because the stand it's in is too powerful. I need for a bigger monitor. So like if I push my monitor down, it'll just pop it back up. I used to have a 30-inch monitor over there. Well, let's say it's a lot smoother on the real system. I wish this game had Classic Controller Pro support though. I'd be using that instead for sure. Alright. Oh boy. Okay. What is that thing? Yeah. I do too. How I turn the scan base on? Oh, okay. It did look a lot better on the emulator though. I wish it would have worked. It seems that you can't get past the first save point for some reason because you can't scan crap properly. want to deal with the controls? Let's see how they work. Let's see if they're tolerable. So far, it's not too bad. Damn it, Marines! Here we go again. We saw one of the ship's reserve power cells here. It's holding it so far. The too much activity could knock it offline. I hope we don't come back to that. Or don't come to that. It's the same piece of plastic. It should let you get headshots and stuff. That'd be cool. Like Metroid Prime Hunters. The best Metroid Prime game I've played so far. It's super dark. I guess it is. I can barely see. Let me adjust the stream a bit. Still can't see the ground on the stream for some reason. Just realized I'm changing the background's brightness. Oh shoot. Wait, man, it's not changing at all. It's like it's almost too... I think it's not a color it picks up or something weird. The heck? Oh, the full dynamic range is doing it. I guess the Wii U doesn't really have full dynamic range. There we go. Now we can see. Hey, those guys weren't there on the other one. And we randomly lost our powers. Gear stolen by unknown creatures. Scan all the things. It's a door. You gotta shoot the door to open the door. Power relays connected. Elevator unit online. Why didn't it do that on the other game? What the heck? Could be, I suppose. Oh. Industrial winch engaged. That's looking pretty good on the screen there. Now some of the colors are a little bit different than what they really look like. That's close enough. Really is glowing dots. Can you imagine somebody designing a gate where you had to blow stuff up on it to open it? I'm heading into work today. I'm gonna have to bring my gun so I can shoot the gate to get inside. I got the staff on ground staff to replace the explosive locks there every 5 minutes. I think Haley's losing it. He talks to himself all the time, but he won't sleep. He almost shot me on watch the other night. I think he thought I was one of those things. I talked to the doc about taking him off the line. He told me we need all the help we can get. That's true, but if he goes berserk and kills a bunch of us, that won't be very helpful. Statue's motivator unit is functional but requires power to operate. Power beam can't energize the statue. Seek an alternate energy source. We're in the temple grounds now. Looks like a quick way to turn around. Well, I can't platform anything yet. You're cleared to proceed. Some gates will remain locked down to prevent future incursions by hostile forces. They closed the gate behind me. Yeah, platforming is still easy. I mean, I was platforming on Hunters yesterday. That's as hard as it's gonna get on this game, or on the Prime series, I bet. Since you had to double tap the screen to jump. We're making our stand here. The engineer tells me there's no way we'll get the ship's engines online. An atmospheric interference is scrambling our distress beacon. If anyone reads this, know that we did our duty and fought well. Dudes got wrecked by a bunch of bugs. Comm system activated, initiating automatic distress signal. Adjusting transmitter for optimum performance. Transmission failed due to atmospheric interference. Huh. So I read about the differences between this game and Prime 1 and 2. They like took out some particle effects, which I think is some bullcrap, and they made water so it doesn't look as nice. But other than that, everything else is like pretty much a quality of life improvement. Like you get the ball jump immediately when you get the ball. And it did say some of the bosses are actually harder on here because it's hard to look up, which I noticed already whenever I just started. Like, this is as high as I can look up right there. Angsith. This is ridiculous. I can outshoot half the men here, and I'm stuck on monitor duty. I didn't join up to stare at a hollow screen. This wouldn't happen to Samus Aran. She'd be out there taking care of business, not pushing buttons and sending reports. Power restored to gate unit. Control circuit malfunction. Gate may operate in an erratic fashion. Great, it turned into a crusher. Oh. Final report from Heracles. While on patrol on the Dasha system, we engaged an unknown space pirate frigate. The enemy frigate was crippled and it crashed on the planet Ether. We followed the pirates, but our ship was damaged by a storm as we entered Ether's atmosphere. Heavy magnetic activity during the storm disabled our comm systems. Upon landing, we split into 2 units, one to set up an ops. Jesus, that's fast. Each unit was doing fine, no problems. Until they appeared. The bugs! Is this the game where Samus started having emotions and crap? I'm blaming this for Other M. Other M story right there. Trying to say Other M was the cause. It's right here, Metro Prime 2. But beginning to think it was a real bad idea going down there. Reeves is right, that hive is just one of many. It's stupid to stir a hornet's nest, especially if you plan on sleeping under it. The Sarge says those splinters remind him of some killer bug he saw on another planet once. All I know is that things are fast and take a lot to drop. Pretty soon we'll have to go to bayonets. Everyone's low on ammo. Even Broad, and he's the stingiest grunt I know. It's a seat. Oh, it actually gives who a sentence in each seat. Huh. Why does anyone care about this? Yeah, and oh, little Sarge Jim, he was sitting in that seat right there. Get another map. Yep. Commander K. Starling, pilot. Captain Eggs Eater, commanding officer. Yeah, I just seen that guy. He was dead. He's the guy who was up at the command console thing. Ruda lost the bet, so he switched watch duty with me. I figured this section is nice and safe and boring, which suits me just fine. Let those other pugs guard the hot zone. Hold on. Hey, hold. No, help! The transmission ends noise. I hear them everywhere. They're coming. Can't sleep ever. They'll eat me. Eat. Galactic Federation Ordnance Crate. Tactical data suggests the presence of a personnel weapon system within this crate. Use of heavy force required to eliminate the crate. We have no way to open our crates, you have to blow them up. It's the only way you can you can get what's inside. But I hope that is the only breeding ground for these things. If there's more, we're in big trouble. We had a hard time, enough time taking out that one, or I'm taking that one out of commission. I almost ran out of ammo. I never run out of ammo. The Broad guy. The GFS tier Einher class patrol ship. Used to transport Galactic Federation Marines, the vessel has sustained heavy combat damage. The Einher class is a state-of-the-art warship designed to police and defend planetary systems. This ship has been heavily damaged. It appears that the crew have dismantled parts of the tier as well, possibly for use as makeshift defense systems. Last night at Chow, Angseth started talking about some bounty hunter and how she blew up a planet full of space pirates. I told her I didn't believe in fairy tales like that, and she took it personal. I just find it hard to believe that one person took out an entire space pirate base. That's all. But if she wants to believe in the Samus or Bigfoot or Santa Claus, she can. Memory core damaged, unable to restore access. I just looked at this. How could it be damaged? Ah, missiles. Missile launcher acquired. Push the down button to turn on some missiles. Alright. Oh, you can just shoot them straight up. Nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Turning is great on here. Is there a way to make your character turn faster? That turn rate is horrible. There's not. Well. I guess when there was a fast turnaround combo you could do on the other one. On Prime 3. Power restored to kinetic orb cannon. Unit locked in current firing position. Auto fire features enabled. The they have a cannon here for the morph ball. Hey, where does that go? I'm the only one left. Managed to get out of the hive. When I got to the ship, everyone was gone. Dead. I'm heading for that alien building we saw earlier. Maybe someone can help me there. Wait, something's moving down here. Hello? Man, Denny's got killed by the bugs. Storage device. Most of the materials used to make it are indigenous to ether. It is sturdy, but not indestructible. Where are those guys coming from? War Wasp. Airborne insect equipped with a venomous stinger capable of shearing steel. Target can fire blasts of energy at foes. All section is structurally unsound. Explosive damage may cause it to weaken. Combine damage to wall is heavy. Structural integrity critical. Heavy impact may cause it to shatter. Much better than using a missile. There was Samus at it. Target has been dead for 8 cycles. Trace amounts of unknown chemical presence in the target. It has an effect similar to mummification on the dead. Biomatter, or the dead biomatter. Further analysis required to determine chemicals' effect on living biomatter. I still want to know what happened to Samus's Phazon suit. Like, they never showed where it went. Whenever you played Prime Hunter, she just didn't have it anymore. .1 cycles. Despite the presence of local animals, target corpse has not been disturbed. Scan suggests the presence of a toxic biomatter, blah blah blah. Alright. A biochemical in there. Make it so it things that want to eat it. It's for 8 cycles. Magnetic boots. Or when she's out in the space places, I guess. Target size and muscle mass suggests heavy combat training. It's likely that it was a warrior of some kind. The lack of gear, armor, or weapons is curious. Perhaps they were taken by others of its kind? Device is part of a compromised security system. Only basic door systems remain online. Active power system cables. Energy flow from prime generator to auxiliary system detected. Huh. A save. Oh yeah. Maybe she's really, really, really heavy. It's like Samus Aran, 6 foot tall, 2,000 pounds of pure muscle. It's like, what? This looks like a boss. Unable to scan object. Unknown energy field is scrambling the scan wave. Field is localized and holding at a steady level. Further investigation advised. Units identified as hibernetic stasis chambers. Life signs of hibernating bioforms within the chambers are steady. Chambers are made of a number of exotic metals. It would be quite difficult to breach them with conventional weapons. Oh, big one. Alpha Splinter, alpha male of a war pack. Gigantic predator, very swift and strong. He uses raiment attacks to defeat its foes. Really? Dark Alpha Splinter, alpha male of a Darkling 4-pack. Gigantic Predator with symbiotic enhanced strength, speed, and armor. The heck? Step into the light, Samus. Unknown technology. System alert, unknown item acquired. Any technology has bonded to the armor systems. Threat scan complete, no negative impact on suit performance. Area race. We're playing on the old Wii U this time. I tried to play it on the emulator and it I couldn't get past the start. It wouldn't scan stuff properly. Yeah. It's unfortunate now I gotta use this Wii remote. Nice. Do not be afraid. I am Lumos, Sentinel of the Luminoth. Please listen and hear of our world's peril. Long ago, a cosmic object fell to our planet, Aether exploding with great force. A rift was torn in time and space, and a strange power flowed over the world. Where once there was one Aether, there were now two. One of light and one of shadow, each existing in its own dimension. It was the end of peace on Aether, for a new race was born that day in the dark world, one filled with hate and terrible power. They are the Ing. The Ing are creatures of shadow and darkness, knowing nothing of peace or mercy. Those things look exactly like the shadow dudes on Twilight Princess. That's the same guy. For decades we stood against them, yet we now lie on the verge of defeat. When Dark Aether was born, our planetary energy was divided, half for our world and half for theirs. Should one world gain control of this energy, the other will perish. Once you arrived, the Ing had stolen the device from us, one that collects planetary energy. With it, they have weakened our planet to the verge of collapse. But fortune smiled upon us this day, for the energy transfer module is now bonded to you. With it you can help us restore our world. You're our only hope, Samus. How does he know my name? Should we fall? The Ing will look to the stars for new planets to ravage and conquer. Their species could be their next victims. The Ing have taken our energy to 3 temples on Dark Aether. Find these temples and transfer the energy from them to our own. I've updated your map system with the location of another temple. There's a knowledge there that can help you on your way. I've also updated your translator module. You can now access devices and doors coded with violet holograms. Many lands are now open to you. Farewell for your journey. The Ing now know you possess the energy transfer module. They will try to recover it at all costs. Return to me once you have restored the energy to a temple. I will aid you as I can. May the light of Aether shine upon you. The Regional Energy Controller unit regulates planetary energy in this sector and is linked to a global energy network. Indigenous sentient species of planet Aether. Subject to Zumos, a sentinel of the Luminoth, guardian of his species in this sacred temple. Scans indicate numerous beneficial abilities, including heightened reflexes, durability, psionics, and flight, ability to generate and manipulate energy on par with that of the Chozo. Data scans suggest an age of 2.15 centicycles. Only known active member of the species. Remain Luminoth locked in protective stasis until crisis is resolved. Luminoth lore translated origins. Let's see. It is told that the Luminoth were not born of Aether, but of the stars. In the early days, we roamed the greatness of the void, bathed in the glorious light of 1,000 stars. We met a vast number of enlightened minds, the Inkren, the Yila, and the Chozo among them. Each of them we found had claimed a homeworld that formed a deep bond with it. In time we decided to do the same. Not far enough in really to say much about this one, I'd say. Prime Hunters was way better than Prime, though. I really enjoyed the combat on that game, and it was only like 7.5 hours long versus like 12.5, and almost the whole game was combat the whole time. Any backtracking led to new areas, like a Metroid should. So, I mean, I really enjoyed that game. The final boss was super mean too. Took me 3 tries. Yep. Light fire, light generating flyer. Target mechanoid is quite durable. It can fire bursts of energy in combat. Yeah, Prime Hunters. It was. Oh, I'm standing on top of it. I was like, where's the thing? The elevator is moving pretty good. Freaking rockets to slow it down. Oh man. Why does it keep... Nobody cares about these little bugs. E-tank? My first E-tank. He is a portal. How the heck are you supposed to figure out where to go on this game? What does translator mean? A combat crane. This is used by troops to assemble temporary battle structures. Powerful winch system lifts and moves objects quickly. I thought I was gonna say it like attacks enemies or some bullcrap. Okay, so this is a translator door, I guess. Beyond this door, the path to the Aegon Waste lies. Only fertile something. I pushed the button too fast. Final entry, Warrior JFME. Their armory swells. Beasts and rogue machines join the ranks of the Horde. All eager to bring death to the Luminon, the Ing sent these new additions to the industrial site to do battle with me. While they watch from safety, cowardly mongrels, my only regret in death is that I did not live to see the day of their defeat. May it come soon. It did say the load times are way faster on this Legacy Collection thing. Cool. Missile expansion. Change it to Trilogy because that's what I'm actually playing. There we go. Alright. It's some grass. Plant requires no moisture to survive, relying exclusively on solar energy for sustenance. Okay. I'm dead for 1.1 decacycles. While it's badly damaged by sandstorms and heat exposure. Judging by the number of blast wounds, the target was dead long before the desert got to it. Aegon Waste. It's a worm. The Sand Digger. Desert-based tunneling life or bioform. Extremely well armored. Target exposed eyes to damage this creature. Okay. Oh, you gotta break both of his eyes. I'd like to see a desert with something other than just sand. Then it wouldn't be a desert. Be cool if they had a secret in there. Go ball, go. Blue root tree, highly poisonous plant form. Durable tree with venomous leaves found on several worlds in desert climate zones. Security gate is locked in place. Controlled by bomb slot device. I don't see a bomb device. Oh, I also don't have bombs yet, anyways. Okay. An Aegon Barapod, living storage unit of Luminoth. Hardy desert plant form used to store useful items. Tough epidermis can be destroyed with weapons. Brimstone. Sandbats, small airborne predator pack. Contact with targets can cause minor damage. Targets travel in flying swarms. Well, that's not how to translate everything. Whoops. Solar lens modified for use as part of a Luminoth sonic security system. Lens is connected to a sonic control system. Sonic detection gear needed to interface with the system. Neutralizing the control emitter may affect the lens. Statue composed of ordinary alloys and stone, purpose unknown, possibly placed as a warning to travelers. Giant worm? Right, Sonic security system. You gotta get them shoes. You gotta go fast. He has detected signs of combat damage, yet integrity remains steady. Bridge may outlast its natural surroundings. Boss fight? Space pirates. Pirate Trooper. Starfaring Brigand. Aggressive, well-armed bioform trained for combat and conquest. Sworn enemy of Samus Aran. Where's the last one at? Get up on one of these platforms? Oh. Whoa. The platform's got a big old spinning gear inside of it. I love the ridiculous setups that some of the rooms have in them. Get killed by a portable rocket or grenade system, said. Got it. A lot of yellow translator thingies here. Stargate. Industrial solar lens, part of a system used to open a portal to Dark Aether. It really is a Stargate. Target is in a state of dimensional flux, unable to completely scan bomb slot target. 50% of the component atoms are in another dimension, or on the surface of Dark Aether. Interdimensional bomb slots. Portal dynamo offline. Configure lens system to focus solar power on dynamo, so will it energize the system. I'm gonna be getting bombs soon, apparently. Console used to energize and open a portal to Dark Aether, currently offline. Store power to the system to enable portal creation. Bombs are the last thing you get. Okay, everything in here is scanned. It's a box. That's what it should say whenever you scan a box. That's it. It's a box. Alright, I don't think I went the right way then. Oh no, I didn't want to go in there. There we go. Old pair of boots. Where are you, little guy? A Brisgy. A venomous insectoid. Poison stinger concealed in back-mounted shell. Finish it off quickly once the stinger is exposed. Statue of Dechur, the child hero of Aegon. Once a lowly acolyte squire, he became a warrior when the temple was attacked. All warriors but Dechur were slain, leaving the boy as sole defender of the temple. He served Aegon for nearly a centicycle before being lost in battle on Dark Aether. It's a gate. Indicates that weapons of artillery grade or higher can damage anything made from this alloy. Jeez. Possible to hit those guys. Now this looks like another boss room. Why are my shots going through his head? Bomb Guardian. I wonder what he's gonna have. Bomb dropping Darkling. Enemy is utilizing your Morph Ball bomb unit. Although its armor is strong, its tail is exposed when moving. Its mouth can be hit when glowing. I'll try naming his face, it won't let me. Splat! That's bombs. He just has your bomb unit inside of him. I stole it earlier when I went to that dark place. The Dark Aether. So Talaric breaks from bombs. Access point for the local energy system. Energy transfer module has been designed to interface with it. Once it has all of the energy within the module, it will be channeled into the local system. Luminoth Hollow Projector online. Automated message initiated. Welcome, I am Isha, Sentinel of the Aegon Temple. This message survives my death, as guidance to one who would fight the Ing. The portal to Dark Aether lies nearby. With it you can travel to this land's shadow. You must locate a dark temple, a twisted mockery of this sacred place. Inside you will find the energy controller you seek. The temple door is held fast by 3 locks. The keys for the locks are hidden throughout this dark land, or that dark land. Your search will be difficult, even though the very air of Dark Aether is dangerous. It can cripple the strongest of warriors. In our past struggles with the Ing, we placed a series of light crystals throughout their world. They remain today. These crystals create safe areas that will protect you from the harmful atmosphere of the Dark World. I've updated your translator module. You can access devices and doors covered with amber holograms, or lands are open to explore. When you have taken the energy from the Dark Temple, return here at once. May the light of Aether serve you well. Yeah, this one does have a ton of dialogue. And it's just the same dialogue over and over again so far. Like, we need to get some energy from the Dark Aether to this one, otherwise they're going to take over. Luminous subject terminated 1.5 deck cycles ago, damage from some weapons. Definitely went out fighting. Luminoth lore translated, Paradise. Aether was a fertile, aged world with bountiful fields and oceans. The native creatures were gentle compared to other worlds we had encountered. We settled in a mountain region at first, in cliffside dwellings. In time we established settlements in the green forest of Torvis, in the fertile plains of Aegon. A great temple was built between our 3 domains, a place of peace and a monument to our accomplishments. It was a time of harmony for our people. That's it? That's just... okay. The yawning begins. Analysis indicates that the blast shield is invulnerable to most weaponry. Dark energy may damage it. Light energy may damage it. Okay. Got the light and darkness thing going on this one. Seems to be the overall theme. Well, it got so bright for a second there. Uh-oh. He almost killed me. Wow. Lights of Aether. Oops. Main energy controller was built in the Great Temple. 3 subcontrollers were built in the Temple of Torvus, Aegon, and Sanctuary. They collected the energy of Aether, then radiated it over the world to all who needed it. In time, we came to call this precious energy the Light of Aether. It brought an age of peace and prosperity to the Luminol. They give you the jump ball on here. Whoa. That was bright. Also used to energize and open a portal to Dark Aether, currently online. Portal generation initiated. The atmosphere is dangerous. Blind safe zones protect you from dark Aether's atmosphere. Okay. Well, that's the thing that the guy blew up earlier. Hey, Ethan. Your favorite one, but you don't like the bosses? What? Oh, there's a guy in there. Yeah, I was getting a Link to the Past vibe the whole time. when they were talking about the story stuff. Give me a save. Oh yeah. It's been a while since I've been to a save actually. Okay, I'm like starving. I might go. I don't know if I want to go get food or if I want to cook something real quick. Let me see what I have really quick. I'm gonna go ahead and go.